I would say the one thing for me is reciprocation. Sometimes it's me and a student working together, going back and forth. Sometimes it's finding the right combination of students so where they're going back and forth. You know, I'll say, hey, can you explain it in a way that he will understand, or can you explain it in a way that the whole class will understand? And there's a real back and forth that doesn't happen as much in a more traditional classroom. And you're just providing a system, providing a structure where to let that happen naturally. At the end of the day, it's just people talking and exchanging ideas, and isn't that a big part of what we want in learning and growth? And I guess so reciprocation would be the one thing that I value most using IBL.
I think the professor really needs to understand the learning process and give students a chance to be on the driver's seat. We like to talk about things we're good at. We like to deliver. We like to present an elegant lecture. Everything fits so seamlessly, make perfect sense. But that's not how mathematics was discovered at the first place. There was struggle. There was, a lot of frustration. And we need to let students experience that, have that, instead of rob them of that process altogether and just say, this is the way things should be, and just obey this.
Many of the skills necessary to be a good IBL instructor are the same ones as the skills necessary to be a good lecturer. The big difference for an IBL instructor is that you also need a lot of patience and the ability to bite your tongue.
I think you have to have a lot of patience to deal with what's going to happen, or how slow things might go, or how out of control things might feel to you when you're normally in control, right? So I think you have to be patient with the students, to let them take the time it's going to take for them to get where they want to be, right? Without you sort of interjecting and trying to move it along. So I think it's about really considering, right? Like, I have to be patient here, I have to wait and see what happens and let them do the discovering.
I got to properly guide them, point them in, if they're sort of going in the opposite direction, just say, look, you did right, everything thus far, just think about it, and just properly guiding them so that, hey, it's over there, it's just you're not looking.
It is what I live for, to watch others succeed by their intelligent use of the theorems, the definitions, and putting the whole puzzle together. And it's their intellectual property. No one gave it to them. It was a product of their thoughts. And they realized, as I realized even to this day, that I can still do, for example, the McLaughlin theorem from Dr. Reed's class. If somebody asks me to try to prove it, I can prove it because I proved it years ago, and I still am familiar with that material. So I think that those kinds of experiences are the best kinds of experiences, and that authentic learning, you can't beat it.